Hi everyone, my name's Molly Mason, and I want to welcome you to your very first pocket-sized voice lesson with me. If you know me, you probably know how much I love teaching private voice lessons. This process of working one-on-one with singers is so incredibly rewarding. And in a perfect world, I think every singer out there would have the opportunity to connect with an amazing voice teacher and meet every single week for an hour to build their voices. However, I am keenly aware that this ideal scenario is just not possible for every great singer out there. Whether you're restricted by your finances, the money's just not there in your budget, or your schedule, maybe you work a full-time job plus, you shouldn't be held back from doing something you love, because singing is just the best, am I right? So let's get you started right now. There are so many things we can and will touch on in our voice lessons here together, but the first thing we need to talk about is warming up. Because here's the truth. If you don't have 5 minutes to warm up your voice, then you really don't have time to practice at that moment. The good news is I'm going to give you a short checklist of vocal warm-ups you can do, and you're ready to go. All right, first up, we're going to start our warm-up with some gentle sliding. And let's go ahead and start with a relaxed hum. Now, if we're thinking about the volume of our voice, 1 being the softest and 10 being the loudest, I want us to be about at a 3 or a 4 for this. I'll show you what I mean. Let's start that together. Here we go. Let's slide from low to high now. Good. Now let's switch to a vowel. Let's do an oo vowel and slide from the middle all the way down again. Ooh. Let's try O now. Ooh. Now ah. Ah. And just let it go as low as it can. Good. Now I'm going to take that ah vowel and slide from low to that middle all the way back down. Here we go. Oh, good. Let's do one more with a little more energy. Oh, great job. Right. Our next step is to really work that lower register a little bit more before we go up. And the pattern we're going to use is mi, me, ma, mo, mu. Say that with me. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. Good. Now when we sing this, we want it to be relaxed and released just like it feels when we talk. So here's how we're going to use it. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. Sing that with me. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. Here we go. Mi, me, ma, mo, mu. 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 Keep going. For you altos out there, one more. Good job. For number 3 on our checklist, we're going to start working our way up higher into our head voice. And so a really good vowel for finding our way up there, especially if it's kind of new territory or uncomfortable territory, is to use an oo vowel. So first, we're going to do a slide like this. No. Let's do that together. No. Now what we're going to sing here is going to feel really similar to that. I'll show you. I want you to really slide as much as you can. We don't want to think about individual pitches, but a really smooth motion. We're going to start here and work our way up. Good. Low breaths. Great. Now we're going to make a slight adjustment. We're going to change it from new to nu na, like this. Nu na. Do that with me. Nu na. Good. Nu na. Nu na. Nu na. Nu na. more voice types out there, altos, belters. You may be thinking at this point, why do I need to be singing these really high warm-ups? I would never sing that high in any song. And the truth of the matter is, you need these warm-ups more than anyone. You need to be working that upper register. It'll add flexibility to your voice, it'll balance out your instrument, and ultimately, if you do it on a regular basis, it will work to strengthen your belt. So don't leave out the head voice warm-ups and really get to the top of your range. Now that we've worked the whole range from low to high, we're ready to jump into a bright belt exercise if that's something you're interested in. So first, I want you to say for me in a really bright and released voice, nay na. Try that. Nay na. Good. Now if it feels like you're making an ugly, nasty sound, you're probably doing it right. So just go with that feeling. So we're going to start here. Nay na. Do that for me. Nay na. Good. Nay na. Nay na. Nay na. Nay na. Great job. Nay na. One more. Nay na. All right, everyone. That wraps up our very first voice lesson together. I hope you found it helpful. Please take a moment to drop down in the comments and let me know what you find most challenging in your singing life, and I'll make sure to try to cover that in our future lessons. Please take a moment to like this video and hit subscribe so you don't miss any of our future voice lessons. Until then, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a very musical day. Bye-bye.